You were 22. You just got the job. $38,000 a year. Your first real salary. The kind of number that felt impossible at 19 and feels small at 22, but is real money arriving in your account every 2 weeks like clockwork. Most people your age spend it. Not recklessly, just normally. First apartment alone. A car that works. Clothes for the job, dinners that aren't instant noodles, the quiet upgrade that a first salary quietly demands of your life. You don't do any of that. Your parents say yes. 1 year, live at home, eat their food, drive the old car, pay nothing. In return, you invest every dollar your salary produces before you learn to need it. You open a brokerage account and a Roth IRA the week the first paycheck lands. You max the Roth immediately, $6,500 in one transfer. The rest goes into a total market index fund. No opinions, no research. No individual stocks, the whole market, one decision, done. By December, you have put in $32,000. The market adds a few hundred more. Balance, $32,400. It looks like nothing. It is not nothing. It is the most expensive year of your investing life, and you are spending it correctly. You're 23, you move out. The salary is the same. The expenses are now real. Rent, utilities, groceries, the cost of an actual life. Your savings rate drops from 84% to 22% overnight and stays there. You contribute what you can, $400 a month, some months, $200 when something breaks. Nothing in February when the security deposit cleans you out. But the $32,000 you put in at 22 is already doing something you cannot do manually. It is compounding, quietly, monthly, without asking your permission or your attention. You are 25, portfolio at $41,000. You contributed maybe $6,000 across the last 2 years. The account added $2,600 on its own. The year at home is already paying interest you never worked for. A friend your age who started investing at 23 with $200 a month has roughly $6,000. You have $41,000. The gap is not because you are smarter or more disciplined now. The gap is because of 1 year you spent differently at 22. 1 year nobody saw. 1 year that looked like sacrifice and was actually the whole game. You were 30. Portfolio at $89,000. You have contributed a total of $52,000 across 8 years. The account has generated $37,000 it was never handed. Your friend who started at 23 is at $41,000, roughly where you were at 25. You are watching someone run the race you already finished the first lap of. The lap nobody could see. The lap that looked like living at home and eating your mother's food and driving a car with a broken air conditioner for 12 months. You are 35. Portfolio at $164,000. You earn $67,000 now. The job changed twice. The savings rate stabilized at 28%. Nothing dramatic. No windfalls, no crypto, no individual bets. Just the same boring funds bought on the same boring schedule, growing at the same boring rate that turns out to be the only rate that actually matters. The $32,000 from that first year has more than tripled on its own. You did not add to it. You did not manage it. You left it alone, and it did the only thing money does when you leave it alone long enough. You are 42. Net worth, $340,000. The two engines, what you earn and what your money earns, are now roughly the same size. The account grew $31,000 last year before you added a single dollar. Your friend is at $198,000, a real number, a good number. The gap between you is $142,000. That gap has one source, 1 year, $32,000, age 22. Everything else you did the same funds, same market, same life. 1 year compounded across 2 decades became $142,000 you never had to earn. You are 50. Net worth, $610,000. You are not retired. You are unhurried. There is a difference, and it matters more than the number. The layoff that arrives in April is a pause and not a collapse. You take 4 months. You choose the next role. You do not accept the first offer. The $32,000 you put in at 22 has become something larger than any single year of your salary, a number that now out-earns you in strong market years. You are 22 again in the memory of it. The first paycheck just landed. Everyone around you is spending theirs on the life a first salary is supposed to unlock. The apartment, the car, the quiet dignity of not needing your parents anymore. You ask for one more year instead, not forever. 1 year, the most valuable year of your financial life, disguised as the most embarrassing one. Nobody will see what you are building. Nobody will understand the delay. You will not be able to explain it in a way that doesn't sound like you are simply afraid to grow up. You are not afraid. You are early. Those two things look identical from the outside for exactly 1 year. After that, they start to look very different. After that, the numbers do the explaining for you.